Hi, I'm Run7. Welcome to the stream. If you're watching this on a VOD, feel free to skip ahead if you want to pass up on these intro clips. Last month on the show, we had a lot of jump scares finishing up Silent Hill. Oh! 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 Jesus! Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Along with playthroughs of horror survival games on Fridays, I like to cover Star Citizen among other things. Swinging around by Port Tressler. Woo! There we go, finally. 5th try's the charm. We got it going. All right. Starting the day in another man's underwear. Let's go.
Talking about yourself?
God, you're so mean, chat. That's right. Get in there. Woo, I'm hard for hat night. You throw that out in your chat, you're gonna get giga blasted. Please, sir, I need some crews. Your life is not complete if you don't have a sea green ADP core set. You got some crews? Just need a little bit, please. 'Cause we're no longer flat broke. Look at that. I'm 100% serious. No trace of sarcasm in my voice at all when I say that the ladies love watching me stream. Boner jams! We'll cram it in there like my refrigerator after I go grocery shopping. Oh my God, it's another glory hole. Seat belts in the pews. This church is hardcore. But if you're just here to bitch, you've come to the right place. This is the right place. We love bitching about anything and everything here. Show me the gems that give me a boner.
A big lying fart.
Ho ho ho!
Fart face.
Dad pulls 2 for 2, baby! That dummy just shot himself. Oh, we're amazingly brilliant people. Don't fart around Mom. His nightly escapade. See, read between the lines. I like to be scared when I stick myself inside things. Sorry if this is your first time in my stream. We say things that are very inappropriate. That's past my level of kink. The world is a better place when we play together. 50-50 chance. Oh! Rolf Kieran with a ballsy play. I can't walk through knee-high grass. This is embarrassing. Let's go touching toilets with James. Yay, we get a gun. It's not a stream until you've doxed yourself or accidentally shown your testicles. Is that a butt? Oh, it's gonna be a fun stream today, I can tell. My sincerest apologies, but if you're still here after all of that, then I guess it's time to make some new clips. What's up, inventory masters and addicts of terrible, terrible mobile games? I've got another one for you. The game I have been playing obsessively, like every minute where I'm not busy doing something, especially like those, you know, when you got like 15 minutes, but not a minute more. I've been jumping on my phone and playing Backpack Brawl. This game is all about inventory management. It's set in a sci-fi world, but that really doesn't matter because you don't ever leave your backpack. That's all it is. You get stuff, you put it in your backpack, you arrange it the most efficiently, and if you're more efficient with your purchases from the store and the way you arrange them into your backpack, then you will beat your opponent. There's all kinds of strategies and ways to play. And I thought I would just jump in here and play this with you guys because this is a game that I can take my time and talk with chat. Now, I will say this, currently you can't link your accounts via the cloud. Everybody's saying it's not working, their cloud system isn't working. And so I'm just mirroring my phone onto the computer screen. I would like to find a better way to do it so I can control it with the mouse and play it on my computer, like LD Player or something, but I can't do that right now. And so I've just got my phone sitting on the desk here and I'll be playing it, and I got a simple scene set up so you guys can check it out. And there's my mother-in-law calling me on the phone right there. All right, let's switch over. I have the screen zoomed in a little bit on the center so you can see the inventory as we get closer, but the full screen is on the right. They're the same. I don't have a great way to like look at this game the way it's set up. I tried a couple of things quick, but We'll see how it goes. What's up, Wonderful D, hiding from real life? It's a who packs their bag the best game. Yes, it's absolutely inventory management at its finest. That's all it is. Obsessing over all the little details of how things interact. All I heard is something about Run playing with his sack on stream. Yeah, that's the gist of it. All right, here we go. So this is my game that I've been playing for quite some time. I have unlocked quite a bit of stuff. Yes, there are events that you can go to, but I tend to not bother with the events. There's no alliances. There's no need to log in all the time, although there's more stuff available if you do log in a lot. There's a lot of things that you can unlock. Here's the quests page. You can see on the far right, the bottom 3 things. Reroll the shop 20 times. I've already done it 5 times. That's super easy to get. Sell 3 crafted items. That's also super easy to do. But you tend to craft items that you want to use, not stuff to sell, but we can knock that out pretty quick. And then destroy 1,500 shields. Shields is one of the things that you can get for your character. That actually happens pretty easily over time naturally. Shouldn't be a challenge for us. Let's go take a look at some of the stuff. You can get chests along the way. The chests will give you parts and pieces to stuff that you find in the store. As you go, you upgrade all these things. There's like 800 things you can find in the store. And you can upgrade each of them a little bit more and more and more. And the more upgraded stuff that you have, the better they work. And so when you find them in the store, they're more powerful. What's this one? Here's your daily trophies, right? As you get those quests unlocked, you get points towards your daily trophies, which allows you to unlock more chests, which gives you more stuff to upgrade. As you upgrade the stuff in the store, I'll go to not that store, the items. As you upgrade these items, like I have a level 1 rat right here, and you can see upgrade 5. That'll go up to like the thousands, and you see in the top right corner, I have 1,300. And I can upgrade that. The next level, it'll gain +1 max damage. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Okay, and you do that to all your stuff, and every time you upgrade your stuff, it goes into your character level. As your character levels up, they gain access to better abilities. We have a list of heroes. The top 2, Shauna and Ronan, are always available to you. This week, they are alternating between Tink and Buzz. Those are characters that every 7 days or I don't know, I got 6 hours left on Tink, so I'm trying to use Tink as much as possible to level her up. Buzz was last week, and then I think next week it's gonna be Harkin and Sage are gonna be the next 2 characters. So that'll be cool. You can also, of course, spend money to unlock things, but I'm trying to do this free to play. See how you can spend some of your coinage to get some extra points for like Brown Rat or something like that. So that's the gist of those things. You've seen the items, you've seen the heroes. Let's get into a battle and I'll show you how this all works. You start out on round 1. You have 9 gold to spend in the store. I'm playing as Tink right now. I already started this match and kind of goofed off. I think I want to switch these swords around right here. Okay, so you see the 2 swords, how they're linked together? They're going to build this, an iron sword. And it has damage stats. It has stamina cost, right? You get like 5 stamina and you gain 1 per second. And so if you're using up stamina faster than you get it, eventually when an item is ready to be used, you won't have the stamina to use it and it'll just say out and you won't get any use out of that when it cycles through. It all happens pretty fast though, so and you'll see. So if I turn this into this sword, I can check it out. If I get 2 of those swords, which is what I'd like to do, I can get this double header, and one of its advantages is 25% faster attacks for anything that's starred on it. A starred item, I don't even think I have any star. Oh, here. You can see on the wrench, it's got some stars, and if I highlight something that is useful to this wrench, it fills the star in. So this wrench says, you have 50% chance to gain 2 armor per starred part. So I would move this piece over here that fills the star in the wrench and 50% chance to get 2 armor out of that. if I had better inventory management, so I'll move my bags around, and now I can put them on either end of the wrench and get a little extra out of it. This tool, the screw, is really good for this character, so I'm gonna put it in there and see what I can do. I bet I can do something better. So let's drop that. Let's get these swords over here and here. They'll still get together. Put this down here, and I'll rotate my screw so it takes advantage of that piece also. Rotate my screwdriver. So now it's taking advantage of that piece of that part, and so is the wrench. You get it? And then this thing is cool too. It inflicts poison. Poison's a great... no, it's not a sponsored stream, Dan. I just really like playing this game. I wish I could be sponsored by this. I haven't found any sponsorships for it. So this flower inflicts poison at the start of the match, which isn't very good, but later I can turn it into a potion that could be used multiple times. Oh, I guess every 4.1 seconds, I have an 8% chance to inflict 2 more poison. That's one of those things, if I level this flower up, it's gonna do more. All right, and then I have some bolts. Bolts don't do anything amazing. At the start of combat, they give me 1 regeneration. The regeneration wears off pretty fast though, so it's kind of useless. All right, I'm gonna hit start fight and we can go through. I could cycle the store, I have 1 gold. I could cycle the store, but then I wouldn't have any gold to spend, so what's the point, right? All right, I don't remember what speed I have this set. Okay, it's 1 second. Let's see. My opponent's got 2 wands and a hat, and we're kicking it off. All right, I'm already doing lots of damage to her, but you can see I'm running really low on stamina. My poison is stacking up on her, and that's amazing. So that's really good. We won. Pretty simple. As these get much more complex and a lot more stuff is happening, the matches start running really long, and they'll start doing this poison that keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger to both players equally, killing you off faster and faster and ending the match. And you can also speed this up. I usually run in ×3, but I'm keeping it slow for you MSF players out there who like to watch all the interactions. All right, so now I got a sword. Lots more poison I could be buying. I could get another backpack. I'm definitely gonna want to get another backpack, that's for sure. The clover, it's not great. Get this over here. So luck gives you +3 accuracy and +1% crit chance. It's not really great. The character I'm using uses inventions to do things and tools and parts. And I don't tend to be a warrior, so actually getting this sword is kind of a waste, but whatever. Let's try going hard in the poison paint, and we'll see if we can't get after a character early on here. So we're going after the witch again. She's got 2 bottles of poison. So these, when an opponent heals, inflict 5 poison. That's kind of scary. Hopefully, I don't think I have any healing, so I probably won't use those. But I've already stacked up a lot of poison on her, and it's gonna take her out pretty quick. And you'll notice every round, your character gets more and more health points. The rounds get bigger and bigger and bigger. And the goal is to knock out all of these trophies, right? All right, ooh, I could do 2 wrenches, which will give me a crowbar. I do want the crowbar. I kind of want to move that though and get more. I need more space. I definitely need more space. The apple has every 4 seconds gives me half an energy. That's not a bad purchase, which would leave me. It's not going to leave me enough. Oh, I got some parts I could sell. So let's get the apple. We'll rotate the store. There's a bag. I'm going to sell these parts to get this bag. Now this bag is special. My phone is. No, I don't want to ask Gemini anything. I want to sell this. Okay. Now this bag is special. At the start of combat, you get 6 armor points, so it makes it better than a normal bag. And later, when I have all my slots filled out, I'll start selling my normal bags and upgrading them to these bags. Or there's this bag here. Items placed in the bag are 10% faster. That's really cool. I like that. But I have enough points that I can get this bigger bag here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll put it up in the corner, and now we got room for our sword to go in. I'm a little OCD about everything. That's why I love this game, and so I tend to stack all my swords and stuff, I like to arrange them so they're all in the same way. It bugs me when I have a flower that's upside down. No upside down flowers. Everything's got to be the right way. Rats are really cool in this game. You can start getting lots and lots of rats and they work together and multiply on each other. And I like going, you can do the rats with like any character and it's pretty useful. Not super powerful, but pretty useful. Now this will be my third match. After this match, it gives me an opportunity to pick out, I think, an accessory. And it's a special accessory and it gives you a roll of 4 out of like the 18 different ones available. And that's gonna really determine which way we build this character out. I would like a broom, but I don't have the gold for it, obviously. 2 brooms make a shovel. Shovel digs up treasure, and you can upgrade the shovel to a digger robot, which is like a super shovel. But that's on down the road. I just don't have the money for it, so we're gonna hit fight and see where this next one goes. All right, we're back against the witch again. She's got 2 wands. I don't know where this one's gonna go. She might be able to get a lot of mana and do a lot of fire damage to me. It doesn't look like she's getting that much fire damage on me. Okay, oh yeah, the poison's stacking up on her. That poison's really good in the early game, and when you can start putting it on daggers that repeatedly add it and start stacking it up, that's what this one's all about, is making all your pieces work together and stacking up effects. That's the best. Getting regen to stack on you, getting armor to stack on you, getting poison and bleed to stack up on your enemy is the way to go. All right, so we have this crowbar, right? And the crowbar, as you can see, has 4 stars. We want to try and fill those out because each star that's filled out gives me a 50% chance to gain 3 per star. Now, this is the thing I don't know. And I mean, maybe you guys in chat want to figure this out and help me learn. I'm too lazy to do this. I don't know if each star is giving me 50% or if each star is giving me 3 armor, right? So I have 2 that are starred out right now. Is that a 100% chance to gain 3? Or is that a 50% chance to gain 6? I think it's a 50% chance to gain 6 armor is how I'm reading it, but I could be wrong. Okay. And then a 40% chance to get a part in the store. That's kind of nice. Okay, now here's the relics, right? The relics. We got these 4. Some of these are pretty good ones. Sometimes they suck. This one is on a weapon, a melee weapon, ranged weapon, or a pet. You can get lots of pets. They don't use any stamina, but they tend to have a little bit lower stats than ranged or melee weapons. But pets are great because they don't use stamina. You can get a ton of them. 40% chance for that starred thing to gain +1 damage. And every 4.5 seconds, there's a 10% chance for them to gain damage. So this is gonna make my weapons and pets better, but it has to fall under the arrangement of those stars. And I don't know if that's gonna be a great setup for me. Again, Tink isn't one that usually goes heavy on the weapons. It's more on the stuff you create and synergizing stuff. You can go hard on weapons, I don't know. Here's this one. Per 10 mana gained by this and starred items, you gain 3 positive effects and gain 8 shields per starred accessory. We're probably not gonna have a lot of accessories. So that'll give me a lot of armor if I use accessories, and I don't use mana gain at all. This is more for like a Battle Witch kind of build or something. I don't like the Arcane Crystal. Here's one I really do like. The Venomous Pincher. So you have a chance to put 6 weapons with stars on them, and each weapon will get a 50% chance to inflict a poison. Then, after 27 seconds, the poison's doubled on the opponent. This gets real crazy real fast, especially if you can start using poison daggers. Poison daggers are fairly easy to make. You make them out of those blue flowers and water potions. That creates a poison potion, and then you get it with a dagger. Daggers appear in the store all the time, and daggers don't use stamina. They're kind of like pets. You can also get venomous bats that do poison damage. So we could get a lot of things creating poison damage, and this thing doubling the poison damage on the character after 27 seconds. Not to mention every 7 seconds, there's a 30% chance to activate that poison. So you can kill people real fast. This is probably the one I'm gonna go with. And then over here, I have the Mega Strike Jewel. Starred melee weapons gain a 20% crit chance. I'm not gonna be using a lot of melee weapons. I mean, maybe. And then on the starred melee weapon critical hit, the attacking weapon gains 100% crit damage for 3 seconds. I think this is stupid because most of the weapons take like 3.1 seconds to use. So you'd have to have like one of your weapons get the crit, and then the next weapon would have to go off. And oh, that's the attacking weapon. It would have to be the same weapon. I think this is garbage because a lot of your weapons cooldown is longer than 3 seconds, and so you wouldn't even get the 100% crit damage. I don't like it. I'm definitely not getting that one. I'm gonna go with this poison thingy, and we'll stick it in here and see what we can get all poisonous. Looks like maybe if I go somewhere like that. Oh man, I need to move some stuff around. Okay, so we're gonna put this in here for now. Look, we got bottles that we can make our poisons out of. That's awesome. We definitely want to do that. So we're gonna get these bottles. They have to be adjacent, so we'll get 2 poison potions out of that. And if I can start finding some daggers, then I can start making poison daggers to go with all this stuff. It's gonna be fantastic. And the poison daggers will go really well with the double ender if we can build that. That'll make the daggers move faster. They don't take stamina. They'll be adding poison, and it'll be multiplied by the effect of the venomous pincher. That's my game plan. That's what we're gonna try and do. All right, but what else can we buy? The banana will give me energy. That goes well with the apple that I have, so I think I'm gonna buy that. I don't have room for it just yet. Let's see if we can get some bags. Ooh, the succulents, they cleanse 2 negative effects. These things are super duper important. You absolutely need cleansing because your enemy is gonna have the same ideas as you. They're gonna be stacking negative effects onto you. And so buying succulents and upgrading succulents to other things like the Cleanse-O-Matic, which is something that my character can do, that's a really good idea. I only have 3 gold though, and I really need bags to put my stuff in. Let's try one more time, see if we can get a bag. Okay, I got this, which isn't great, but it's a little bit more space than what we had. Okay, so I'm out of gold. Now it's time to really fix our inventory. We're gonna drop all these items and we're gonna start fresh. What we wanna do is probably get like this thing up here someplace. So let's put a bag up here and see if we can't get it there. And that's gonna give me some arrangements of where we wanna get our weapons placed. Maybe we could try this one here. And I could put this sword. Whoops, that's not a sword. Let's do the sword over here. I know I'm freaking nerding out, but this is my addiction now. Oh, look here. We could put the screwdriver right here, and that's gonna allow us to double up on this stuff. While we're at it, we'll put 3 in a row. That'll make an iron bar when it upgrades at the end. I'm gonna put my, I don't know if I want to put my banana down. I definitely want to get these potions going. I definitely want them. I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna put this one here because actually, let's do it this way. There we go. That way those plants, every 4.1 seconds, there's an 8% chance for them to inflict 2 poison. So I want them in the green bag because that's gonna make them go 10% faster. That's gonna be useful. All right, I am missing out on putting some junk underneath the crowbar on the other side, right? I'm missing 2 stars on the crowbar. I don't know if there's a better way to do that. Not really. I mean, I guess I could do something. Oh, you know what? Here, look, they don't need to be in there like that. We can do this and this, and we'll put them, whoops, did that. My little phone stand isn't working great here. I just don't want to be like dorky dad and just be like, hey guys, I'm playing on my phone today. I feel like the top of my head. I'm trying. Sorry, James. I love you, buddy. I love you, but I make fun of you all the time. Okay, let's see if we can move this. Oh, that's okay. If we go here. So the food has a 10% faster for every starred food of another type. So putting the apple and the banana together, give them each a star and make them each go 10% faster. That's cool. I can put in a chunk of my parts there. So we filled out 3 of those 4 stars. And I didn't have room for the poison flower. Never go full dorky dad. All right, that's as good as I can get this one, I think. I'm utilizing as many stars as I can on everything I have. Hopefully when I get more daggers or something, I can put them in with the poison claw stars and get that filled out a little bit better. I don't have much that's adding poison. You know what? Honestly, I think, oops, I don't want to do that. You can lock them so that they don't merge. See, like if I did this and I locked it, now those 3, they won't turn into a iron bar. Now they will turn into an iron bar. I actually think the 50% chance to gain 3 per part on hit is really lame compared to adding more poison, specifically 3 poison on the start, plus chances for more, and then having it doubled and every second possibly activated. I think that's the way to go. So we're gonna put in the poison plant and skip those stars. All right. And now that I changed it back to the poison, I should probably swap the banana and the apple around, but screw it. I think we're good here. Let's hit it. All right, no gold to do anything else, so we're gonna go into the fight. We're back against the witch again. Oh my God, the witch is just not gonna give us up. She has an iron bar in there creating a little bit of armor, but not much. She's also got some water potions. I forget what these do. They cleanse, fire, and heal for 5. Okay, not a big deal. I think we're gonna crush her with our poison. She has this arcane crystal, which gives her like mana and stuff. Who cares? We just destroyed her on that one. Absolutely destroyed her on that one. All right. You see everything merged together? We got the iron bar from the thing. Oh my God. These are just so neat. All right. So that iron bar will be activated by this every 7 seconds and by this every hit, which is 2.7 seconds is the cooldown on that. So this gives us 30% chance to gain 5 when the items activate. You want this to be starred on items that activate extremely quickly. Sometimes you could get weapons that like speed up per bleed on opponent, and you can stack bleeds on them until that thing is going just super rapid fire, and then you have this against it and it's gaining you armor super fast, and then you can put something else that like activates regeneration, and you start gaining regeneration, and you can go crazy with stuff like that. Right now I don't have anything great to put it against. I could maybe put it over here. I don't have any way to like make that cool. Actually, hold on. If I go this way, there. I'm still missing some baggage. This thing's really cool. The frost emblem, I don't have a use for it, and it's not great for this build, but those are kind of fun. I could use that and combine it with some bolts and make the bolts work well with my setup, but oh well, we're not gonna bother with it right now. All right, let's do that. Put the 2 bottles in there. I can add this here. This is being activated by this at 2.7 seconds and this at 1.8 seconds. So that'll be getting me some armor. And we have 10 gold to look through the shop. Oh, I have this too. I can put the bolts in there. All right, let's go look through the shop. Yay, a bag. We really needed that. That's great. Excellent. The boots. They give me some energy, which could be useful since we're kind of running low. How much energy are we doing right now? 1.5 per second. When we get over 2 per second, you start bottoming out. So the boots could be quite useful actually, and we could make them. We could move stuff around and make them adjacent to the sword and the crowbar. Gain 10% faster activations per star. That could be useful. I could probably do something. I can move my inventory around a lot and make that work. I just don't know if boots are the way to go. I kind of want to save my money, and I mean, they're on sale too, so now's the time to buy them if we're gonna. You can tell by the blue 3, it's on sale. The spices, these things are amazing. I wish I had the money. There's 4, 5, 6, 7. You have basically 10% chance to heal for 15 on activation. So you could get 70, basically like a 70% chance to heal for 15, or maybe a 10% chance to heal for like 300. I don't know which way it goes. But that could be cool, but I don't have the money for it. And you need to have those stars lined up on a lot of stuff. They're hard to use, but when they work great. That's, again, this is one of those, if you have those stars on something that activates really quickly, you get lots of opportunities to heal for 15. All right, let's keep looking. More baggage space, but I hate the 3-piece stamina stack. Increase your maximum stamina by 1? That's new. Hold on. Oh, that's cool. That's a really good bag. I didn't know they did that. It's on sale too. We're buying that for sure. Bolts. We could do bolts for cheap and make better bolts. And there's a gear cog. The gear cog makes items 4% faster, and it upgrades to a better gear cog that makes items go like 8% faster. All right, we're basically out of gold, but we have our 3 items producing poison. We have 2 bottles. These bottles, whenever the opponent heals, it's going to inflict 5. They only get to use once, but there's a 6% chance that it could inflict 4 additional. So we'll see. We should win this one. I feel pretty good about it. We're going up against another Tink here. She's got the shovel, which could blind us a little bit. Blind isn't that bad. You have to get a lot of blind on you before you actually start missing your shots. It just makes you less accurate. We're doing good. She's under 50%. Poison stacking up. Look at that. 18 poison on her. There we go. Easy victory. I mean, I'm making this look easy, guys. This is actually a lot tougher. Usually I'm down like 2 hearts by now. All right. Our bolts combined, and our bolts will combine with the crowbar to make this thing, the Runesmith Goniometer? 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 I don't know. Anyway, it does a bunch of stuff, like that ability, the fist that you see there, that one fist, that makes all your weapons do 1 more damage. So those are really powerful. So this thing's cool. It gives you armor, gives you power, regeneration, accuracy, and speed every time you hit somebody. Cooldowns are rather slow, uses a lot of energy, does decent damage though. And you can eventually turn it into a welding torch, which is just the same thing, but way better across the board, which is what we're gonna wanna do. So I think we're gonna leave that as it is. I have another screwdriver, but I don't think we got the energy to support another screwdriver on this list of stuff. I don't know. Well, I guess we could do this here and drop this in. Yeah, we're 2.06, so we're gonna use up our energy and not have enough energy, but we do have the banana and the apple that's giving us some energy on their turn to kind of balance it out a little bit. Let's get this bag, add it to our pile, and now we're gonna scroll through here and see if there's anything else we can use. There's another apple, another bag for more space. I'd really like a dagger right now. I kind of want to re-roll for a dagger. Let's re-roll and see if we don't get lucky and get a dagger. Damn it. One more time. Dang it, no daggers. But I did get another iron bar. Let's try another iron bar in here. That'll upgrade to a steel bar. We can put this down here. And we can move this down 1. And we can put this gear here. So that's starred. That's completely starred. That's starred as much as we can fit it. And we're out of gold. Here's one of those cool accessory items. Gain speed whenever an item activates. You put that in the 4 corners of some fast activating stuff and your character just starts to fly. It just starts to snowball. All right, let's give it a try. Here we go. Here we go. Going up against a Ronin. He's got some pretty dang swords in there. A decent shield, and he's got a dagger. Oh, he's got some thorns, I think. He's using thorns. That's not cool. We're gonna get hurt every time we hit him. He's stacking bleeds on us. We need to start getting some succulents to cleanse. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, we won. We're safe. We got it. All right. That was close, but we definitely need to get some stuff that's gonna cleanse us. Oh, there's a dagger. All right, let's put the dagger down here for now. We'll get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. We don't need that in there just yet. Okay, this one's kind of a weird shaped piece. Gonna be a pain in the butt to put in here. That's not gonna be a good one. What about here? How's that? Then we're missing one? Dang it. Not what if I go down here and put it opposite that? Okay, there's that. That's good. Okay. And then we can put a dagger. Maybe we go... That star. Nope. Maybe we go... Here. That's good. We can put a dagger here. That's good. Dang it. Exactly what I want. I want to try and take advantage of that steel bar. Was expecting more about the level of Doki Doki till you start playing it and get addicted. We can make another poison potion. That's going to be useful. Let's do that. Oh, we need our dagger to be next to a bottle of poison so it turns into a poison dagger next time. And then, is there someplace? Okay, I think I'm going to try something else with. Let's do. Can't do that. Do. That. Ah, I'm still missing it. If I go this way. Oh, but then I could go. Oh, it's gonna suck too. I can do that, but then I'm missing one of the stars on the boomerang weapon on the runesmith. Dang it! This is tricky. Okay. Here, I got it. I got it. We'll do this. We'll do this. There we go. Off the 2 daggers. In fact, I can do this over here. Put you, I don't know, back here. That's fine. Get out of here. All right. And then if I go here, like that, that's going to utilize it. Go here, you, and a potion down there to make that work. All right, now we just got to fill this stuff out. Let's put you over here so that you're getting on that screwdriver. You're on that screwdriver. We'll put a spring in here. We'll put some armor pieces in here. We're short 1 armor piece, but that doesn't matter. We have room for everything. It all fits. It fits, and we're utilizing things quite well. Look, almost all the stars. If we get one more weapon, like another dagger, we can fill that star out. This one's being utilized on both of those. Our screwdrivers are both being utilized. We've got 3 out of the 4. We don't have... I guess, well... No, I don't want to move that around. I don't want to move any of that around. Oh, I could, though. Oh, I really could. Look. That's going to screw things up, though. Then, oh, no. Because then we won't be able to steer ball. I was thinking of moving this one over here. But if I do that, then we lose the steel bar. And I want the steel bar to be hitting something on either end. Okay. I can't take any more weapons because I'll run out of energy. This bag looks, the bolstering bag looks really cool. I want to get that because we bought that 3-piece bag. And I want it to go here to fill out the 4th piece. So everything's going to be all even. All right, 3 more. Let's see what else we can do. There's nothing good there. Okay. Nothing I can afford. All right, let's fight. Let's do it. Let's see if our stuff is going to work. I really want that dagger to upgrade next turn, and then it'll be awesome. All right. It's on. Ronan's gaining a lot of armor. Are we taking it down faster than he's gaining it? We are. In fact, we're gaining armor faster than he's taking it down. Oh, I think we got this. He might stack some bleeds, though. That could be bad. Bleeds take a while to take effect, though. I'm not too worried about bleed. Yeah, we're stacking poison on him. Once you guys get the gist of this, I will crank up the speed and it'll go super fast. But I kind of like to just watch. We'll play through once and see. All right, poison dagger. And another bottle of poison for if we do find another dagger. Okay, here is our unique items. This is where stuff can get real cool. I don't like most of these uniques right here. This one is a potion one. And on star potion use, there's a 30% chance to restore a used potion. A 30% chance. I can make a belt really easy that has 2 stars on it for 2 potions, and I can upgrade that belt and eventually have it where potions get 2 additional uses. So you get 3 uses out of each potion on either end. They're very easy to make, and they're way better than the potion mixer. The only difference is on shop entrance, you get 1 potion. That's what this jug is all about. I don't need any more potions. I've already got enough poison potions to make my poison daggers, so I'm not gonna bother with that. This guy, the sprint bot, this guy's all about parts and speed. If you have a lot of parts and you star them out, this guy just gets going super duper fast. To start a combat, he gets 2 per starred part. That's gonna be like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, you get 16 of those wings. They give haste. All items are 1% faster. You're getting a 16% increase in speed right out of the gate. And then every time he hits somebody, he's gonna get a 50% chance to gain 2 more. 20% chance to cleanse for 4 or reduce damage taken by 40% for 2 seconds when you're hit by anything. So also a little bit of defense from him, but he gets going so fast that you snowball your speed. He's a real good choice, but it just requires a whole bunch of extra parts. I could probably fit him in pretty well once I get the rest of my inventory space filled out. All right, over here I have the edge calibrator. I'm a big fan of edging, so garden tools, guys. Get your head out of the dirt. Okay. Start of combat, all the tools gain 20% crit chance, and on tools hit, 40% chance for all starred tools to gain +2 damage. Your tools can gain a lot of damage real fast with this guy. The problem is, I have to follow this kind of arrangement of stars to get my tools laid out because I want them to do poison damage. That's kind of the build I'm going for right now. And this guy doesn't fit in there super duper well. They're not terrible. Not horrible, though. I could move that. Oh, that wouldn't be a dagger. I only have... Yeah. I don't like the way that fits. I'm gonna go for the speed bot. Jetix would pay for that video? Yeah? I don't need money that much anymore. I'm not desperate for dollars today. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this guy, and I don't really have any room for him yet, but eventually I'll stick him in there someplace like this and just start tagging it out, and he'll go real fast, and I'll go real fast, and I'll start getting lots of poison damage laid out. I think once my characters and all my daggers are going really fast, we'll do real well. All right, I don't need any more water potions to make poison potions. Shields aren't gonna work. Cheese brings rats and helps out rats, but we're not going with a rat build. The cauldron, I forget what the cauldron does. Oh, different ingredients. I'm not doing a lot of food. Extra cash is always good though. You'll get a ton of downloads, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's for my OnlyFans, man. I don't think Twitch is gonna let me edge. All right, this thing's cool. Makes things go 10% faster. Let's go here, put it there. That's good. And then I'm gonna mix these around a bit so that I get another iron bar. And eventually, when I get 2 iron bars, I'll get another steel bar. The 2 steel bars will go together to make it an adamantium bar. And then that'll be good. Okay, time to check the store. Let's see what we got. Backpack, we definitely need parking space. That's gonna have to happen. I don't want to buy any more tools because I don't have the energy to use the stamina to use the tools. Daggers don't require stamina. We're looking for daggers. There's some more stuff to put things in. I like that. More stuff to put things in. We'll just keep going with that. Oh, there's another iron bar. That'll be cool. When we get the 2 iron bars, they'll just go right together and make an adamantium bar. All right, we're out of money. We do have some room for our bot to go in here. I'm gonna move these right here and here, and then put them in like that and like that. I think that's probably decent enough. And then I wonder, does he? Oh, he does stuff with, oh, I could get a little bit more if I moved him. If I move him a little closer, I could get a little bit more. Let's try that. I could even go down. Probably make it even better. Let's try that. There we go. We're gonna go here. We get those 2. And then I'm gonna go move that star so it's on him. And put this one here. That's good. So he's got a couple of stars. He's gonna get 2, 4, 6, 8. He'll get 8 wings on the start. So he'll be going kind of like half speed, I guess. Not bad. It's not bad. We're still in the early stages. We haven't got all of our evolutions of weapons yet. We're trying though. All right, here we go. Is Ronan gonna make more armor than us? I doubt it. He's got that guy that brings in cactuses and armor pieces. I think we're okay. I just need that poison to start stacking. Oh, he's stacking poison on us too. I still don't have any cleansing, man. This could be bad. Come on, stack that poison. It's gonna double though. Oh, the poison already doubled. We're good, we're good. There we go, yeah, all right. Nice, nice, it worked. Our plan worked. Okay, moving on. Ooh, 2 daggers, excellent, excellent. That is absolutely perfect. We're gonna go here. We need to make this iron piece meet that iron piece, so we better go like that. And then another dagger, which doesn't quite fit next to that bottle. That sucks. I gotta figure out how to adjust that. All right, let's look for baggage. What's this doll do? Per pet, remove 1 lucky clover leaf from opponent and inflict the curse. The luck adds accuracy, curse, healing and max health gains minus 3%. Nah, that's not really useful. Plus, I only have 1 pet. So it's kind of pointless. That's probably better for like a rat build. There's a bag. That's what I needed right there. Just perfect. And we can go like that. And we can move this dagger actually over here. I was hoping for something better. What if we do this, so I can get more parts on him. Get that. Do I have another gear? I do. I have a gear right down here. Gear's not gonna go on anything. That's gonna suck. Oh well, it'll combine and be awesome later. Let's make our bolts better here. And then, you know what I can do? I could do this. Move this dagger over here. And there. So he's decked out as much as he can get. I think I can do better than. What am I missing? Gotta be a better way. If I move this over here, here, then this here, and then this here. That's a little better? No, that isn't any better. See, I'm missing it up top. Dagger's taken. Oh well, I don't think it's gonna get any better than that for now. I think we're good there. And I'm pretty much out of gold. It's not worth spending it. The gold does roll over, so we can save 2 gold for the next match. All right, let's go. Here we go. We're going up against the witch. The witch has some armor. She's got a lot of fire. She can make some mana, which helps her fire wand out. That shield's kind of bad for her build, but whatever. All right, she's putting some poison, some fire, and a little bit of ice. Ice slows you down, but we got tons of wings. So we're going pretty fast now, and we're stacking that poison up. Poison already doubled. And we're crushing. Another poison victory. Telling you the poison build is OP. It's absolutely OP. All right, we got tons of poison daggers now. Tons and tons of poison daggers. This thing's kind of cool. This is that one, inflict bleed, and per bleed on opponent, it gets 5% faster attacks. It can start going ridiculously fast. Ridiculously fast. But we're not doing bleeds. Bleeds are actually, so bleeds might make that weapon speed up, but bleeds actually go real slow. Bleed increases critical damage taken by 1% and deals 1 damage every 3 seconds. Ignores armor. So it's like a very slow version of poison. All right, where's my stars at? We want to get, see if I can't get this going this way. I'm gonna get you here. This no longer needs to be there. We could put you, I don't know where, up here, I guess. All right, just out of the way. Okay. I want to combine gear cogs. Let's see if I can't get rid of that gear cog and put this one over there. This one makes things go 10% faster. I have a good spot for it. Oh, let's do that one instead. That's gonna be, we'll put you down here on the banana. I'm gonna bring my iron bars out of there because I want them to combine. My steel bars, be accurate with our words now. And we can make our springs combine. A superior spring there. We're gonna flip you around. And we're gonna put this spring here, so those 2 springs will combine. This screwdriver starred out. This screwdriver starred out. This guy's got 3 out of 4. Our banana's in the way, but we kind of want that banana. We got lots of poison daggers, each of them inflicting 2 on hit. They got a 3-second cooldown, which is kind of slow, but we got a robot speeding us up. I kind of want to move that robot up, but I don't have room to. Yeah, I don't have room to move the robot up. I'd love to, though. But we'll wait. Once those steel bars combine, we might get a little better. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's throw this thing in gear. I'm still looking to get another one of these iron swords. If I get a second iron sword, I get this thing called the double ender, which sounds really perverted, but it's a double-ended sword, and all down either side of it, it has stars, and each of those stars give 25% faster attacks. And I just like lining that thing up with daggers, because daggers don't require stamina, and you could just get a ton of really fast-acting daggers, and then this build just flies. Okay, here we go. We have unspent cash. Oh my goodness, I forgot to view the store. Okay, we don't need another banana. I could go for a poison plant, kind of pointless. I could do this to combine with that stuff. This thing is gonna do, gain 10% faster attacks per parts, removes positive effects from the opponent, and a chance to inflict free bleed. I'm not a big fan of bleed, it's just too slow. And honestly, I don't want a bunch of bigger parts. I'm just gonna stick with poison daggers. I could use this though, that's nice, I like that. Oh, you know what? If we do that, I can move these down here, like that, and then I can move this guy up, and we can start going like this, put you here, and then we're just missing 1 on that dagger. I don't need that dagger to be there, do I? It's not actually touching anything. I can put that dagger anywhere I want. Let's put you down in the corner so you're out of the way. And I'm gonna put these over here because they're actually gonna activate off of either end. And so that's at least half of them are hitting something. So that's good. Okay. And my poison stars are done. Screwdrivers are starred out. This guy's starred out. Oh, I can move this banana and the apple now into the 10% faster range. And if I had more gears, I could put them in there. Let's see if we don't get some parts. Ooh, another dagger. We're just gonna grab it. It's just free damage. We gotta do it. I could take that bag. I could take that bag and do it. Let's do that. I'm gonna get this guy out of here, put these over here, and then put this here. I kind of like having You know what? I kind of like having him on the faster things. Let's keep him on the faster. Oh, I have to do that, don't I? I could get the banana and the apple out of there. Let's do that. Do that. Try this one. What do you think? What do you think? All right, banana and apple can go back in here. We just don't want them on the... I want my robot to be super fast. No more bananas? I just got one banana. All I need is one banana. That's enough to counteract all the energy I'm using. See, I'm just... Energy usage is two per second, which is as good as it gets. You're perfectly using the energy. And then I have the apple and the banana in case my enemy drains any of my stamina. That'll help keep me above the limit. I don't need that armor. There's a box that'll fill us out. That's that. A gear cog. Gear cog could be cool. I mean, yeah, we're running out. Let's put the gear cog in there and then we can make that, speed that thing up there. We're gonna have our other two gear cogs combine anyways. I don't know, can you guys see this? Oh, good, I can use my mouse. We're gonna have those two gear cogs combine anyways, and so we'll need some more stuff. I'd love to have this one, but it's really expensive. When those are on sale, they're better. All right, let's go to battle and see how this goes. Right? I don't see any better way to make this happen. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're going up against the nymph. She likes bows and arrows and stuff, and she's really fast, and she hits me with ranged weapons, and ranged doesn't trigger thorns, and it can make it kind of tough. We're stacking that poison again. It's already up over 30. She's trying to bleed us out, but bleed works way slower, so I think we got this. Now we're starting to move real fast. She's moving really fast too, though. Come on! Come on, go! Get it! Get it! There we are. Yeah, there. Nice. We're crushing this. Absolutely crushing. Okay. All right. Things combined. We have stuff. Let's go here. Let's do this. We can do some gear cogs. Let's do gear cogs right. Yeah, it doesn't really matter where we do it. Put that on the banana, and we'll put that on the banana as well. Put that there. We can change this spring for that spring, so these two combine and make a better spring. All right. Everything looks like it's combining well. We've got all our poison star things out there. I would like another poison flower or something for this dagger so that we can, the two gold springs won't combine to do anything. I'll show you. The gold springs can combine with the tusk to make this barbed spring, and the barbed spring would be good. So I'll keep an eye out for the tusk, but that's really all we need. And okay, let's try this. Ooh, here's something. Ooh, inflict damage. There we go. Look at that. We'll put that there. That's gonna be nice. That's gonna trigger on a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna put this guy over here though. And I'm just gonna buy this spring and throw it in here just cause. There we go. And then let's look for something else. See what else we get. Ooh, there's another dagger. Can I sell stuff and pick up that other dagger? Oh, you know what? Let's get the potion. We're gonna need the potion, the water potion, if we find another poison flower to mix it with. There we go. I think we're ready. Let's just hit the button on this and get going. All right, it's another Tink. She's got some pretty good stuff. I don't know what is that? A rust jaw shredder? Destroy 2 random star parts? Get 1 part for each part destroyed. Okay, that sounds dangerous. Every 3 to 4 seconds, the starred stuff gets 5% faster attacks per part. That's crazy. Hey, we were victorious. I was busy reading and not watching. All right. Yeah, the wonderful D, the builds on this aren't exactly what you think they would be. It's not like you just combine them and keep getting better. In the case of like the steel bar, the adamantium bar, it is, right? You just keep upgrading until you get it. But a lot of these just get you something different and you upgrade that later. I don't need mana, that's useless. Springs are kind of pointless. This thing's gonna make stuff go faster. I can turn it into a gizmo though. What is it? Oh, I can turn it into a bomb. A boomer, deal 30 damage, inflict 12 fire damage after 12 seconds. That's cool.
Autonomy is an illusion.
I might do that. I might make a bomb out of that thing. That'd be kind of cool. Let's do that. Screw it. Got nothing else going on. Let's make it happen. All right, there's that. Plus it makes my robot a little bit faster, which makes me faster. See what else we can do. Wrong plant. Not what I want. What does that do if I mix it? It mix this? Nah, I don't need a healing potion. There's an upgraded bag. That'll eventually cost me 2. Oh, but here's the plant I want. There's the plant I want right there to make a poison bottle, and then I can add that to my other dagger. This lava rock, if I get 2 of these, I can make a lava dagger. I don't have enough money for it, though. I got 1. Wait, I might be able to make enough money for it. I'll have to go with 1 missing part, but hold on. What if I sell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be enough. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5 one we already had. Now we have a lava or a lava rock. You can only throw the lava rocks once per battle. You can get a thing that will allow you to throw them over and over again. But that's not what we want this for. We want to find another lava rock and make a lava dagger, so we're adding fire damage to our array of stuff. And we're still on the hunt for the iron sword, which we can't seem to find. All right, here we go. Oh, look at all that stuff. He's got a frost shield. That's gonna slow us down a lot, man. Uh-oh. This guy might have what it takes to slow us down. He's making armor faster than we can get through it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stack poison fast enough. What's he got on us? 3 poison? That's okay. We're kind of blinded though. It's not good. Getting 30 wings. Come on! Come on, let's go! More poison! Why is he cleansing the poison? He's like cleansing the poison. How's he doing that? Oh, I don't know what he's got that cleanses. Oh, he's got that crown. That crown can cleanse like massively. Damn it. And there we go. Our first loss. Our first loss, guys. Of course, we could watch an ad to bring back our heart. I don't watch the ads. I'm free to play. Don't watch ads. All right. We got a bomb. We're going to put this here. Actually, we don't need to do that, right? We can put this over here and this over here. We'll put this this here. We'll just put stuff together. And a lava rock. It's not a big deal, but we'll put it in there. Okay, let's go through and see what we can find. This bug is pretty cool. Steals a positive effect and inflicts a negative effect, and it doesn't cost any energy at all. This is a phone game, Cleaning Agent. It's called Backpack Brawl. It's my newest favorite game. I just love playing this. Yeah. So, what else can we do? I'm not sure if I want to waste 11 gold on that bug, though. I don't think it's quite worth it. How are we doing on our quests? We did get reroll the shop 20 times. Haven't sold any of our crafted items. On our last play, I'll sell off any crafted items I think I can. Oh, you know what? That would be really easy. I could just sell these springs. I could sell those springs and get my crafted items quest done. In fact, I almost want to do that right now. Oh well. Yeah, you know what? Here, 1, 2, and I'll sell 3. And then I can move you here and you back over here. Those guys weren't really doing anything. This one wasn't really doing anything either. Almost got everything started out there. Doing real good. Is there overpower? No, I don't know of overpower. To my knowledge, I don't have overpower yet. I could move this dagger out of there, go with those boots, and the boots would help speed him up and give me some energy. But I don't know if I want to do that. What I want is another lava rock or another iron sword. So let's keep looking. Oh, there we go. Some cleansing. That's super important. Another dagger. We just pick those up whenever we see them. There's a poison potion. Like, we can make another poison dagger right now. But I kind of want to go for a lava rock. So I'm going to keep searching. I'm going to stay away from that poison thing. Another cleanse. That's super good. We're going to need that stuff. Let's put them over here so they move faster on that green thing. Overpower is a new stupid ass MSF mechanic. Oh, really? They find that? I thought that sounded familiar. They finally put that in? I'm sorry, guys. We told them that would be stupid. I didn't think they were gonna do it. I thought we talked them off the ledge, but I guess can't stop progress. There's another dagger. I could do another dagger, but like I'm running out. I could also do another cleansing potion. That's 4, would leave me 4, and I'm looking for either an iron sword or a lava rock. I want 5 for the lava rock, so I'm not gonna buy anything now. No, none of that's good. This is kind of cool. Does fire or regeneration. And this one, every 4 seconds inflicts some poison. It would go good with our build. It really would. But I just want a lava rock. And they're not gonna give it to me, are they? These golden eggs are kind of nice. They give you extra gold when you enter the shop, but it's kind of a gamble. You can build them up into these golden clovers and stuff. Kind of neat, kind of neat. The hot dog is kind of cool too. It heals and stuff. You can make it into a flaming hot dog if you combine it with this. Literally a flaming hot dog. And it's a spicy sausage. I like spicy sausage. I do. Both in this game and in real life. All right, so we're definitely not gonna get the lava rock. It looks like we wasted a bunch of our money trying to find stuff that just never appeared in the store. Sad for us. That's okay. Let's fight. Here we go. All right, we're up against the witch again. She's got some potions, the big old flame staff. She's gonna be hitting us with a lot of fire. It's a good thing we got those 2 succulents to cleanse us a little bit. That's gonna help. I don't know if our poison's gonna stack fast enough to overcome this. Maybe. We already doubled it. Come on, poison, do your thing. Oh, it's gonna be a close one. It's gonna be a close one. Come on. Come on, last hit, go. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Nice. I'm happy. 2 more and we win the whole thing, guys. 2 more. All right, this one does start a combat, gain 20 max health. And when it activates, you get 25% chance to gain regeneration. Really good, really powerful. Don't know where I would put it in my lineup, except to take the place of this right there, which could be good. 3 of those things would activate on it and give me regeneration. That's going to be pretty useful. Let's do it. That's going to be powerful. Stacking a little extra regeneration is always a useful thing to do. Okay, next, I'm halfway tempted to buy that dagger just because, but still on the lookout for an iron sword or a lava rock. We're gonna keep going. There's that tusk. What did we say the tusk was gonna combine with? Oh, the springs to make this spring. Gain 5 and gain 1 per starred accessory. We could do that. I don't have the spring anymore. I sold all those springs. Oh well. Let's add springs so we get the spring that we want. I don't need any more iron bars. I'm just gonna fit these around wherever they go because they do give me some benefit. I'll just stuff them in there. Do I want to waste 3? Making it into a spray? I don't think that's gonna be worth it. Let's keep going. The verge of a poison potion with this nightshade. Ooh, the nightshade combines with that to make, oh, a red widow. Inflict 3 negative effects and gain 2 health steal. So the Red Widow could be kind of cool, but I would rather just have the regeneration coming from the orb. I think that's what I'll have to do. Oh man, we're not getting anything good. Come on. There, a lava rock, and it's on sale too. That's awesome. All right. Let's do this, and we're gonna get you out of here. That didn't help me at all because I need room for the lava rock. Where can I go? Oh, I can just do this. Do that there. And let's go. I'll just put you here, I guess. Whoops. Rotate you so you're on that. This is going to activate off of those. This activates off of those. It's only going to one use off the bomb. Hold on. Let's adjust the. Go here. Put you here. Actually, put here. Come on. Fit in there. There we go. Put you there. There we go. That's activating off of 4 things. That's activating off of 3 things. We're gonna get a lava dagger after this. It's gonna be amazing. Still no iron sword though. What's up, Dragon Ball? Is this game a ripoff of Backpack Battles? I guess so. I don't know. I've never heard of Backpack Battles, but going by just the name Backpack Brawl versus Backpack Battles, I'm guessing yes. I don't know. All I know is this one's fun, and I don't know anything about Backpack Battles. All right, I'm ready to battle. Here we go. Let's do it. We're up against a Ronin. Ronin's got rats. Ronin's got rats and those fire things, so he can use a lot of energy, and he's not gonna run out. Like when he bottoms out, you'll see those bottles will get used up, and now his stamina just like will be topped off for most of the match. He's crushing us, guys. He's bleeding the hell out of us because of those rats. Our poison won't be able to stack up fast enough. We're gonna die. No! No! Oh man, he had tons of, when I saw those rats, I knew that was gonna be a tough one. All right. We now have a lava dagger though. We now have a lava dagger. Let's go spring here. Move this one to here. Actually, I really want this one here and that one there. That'll work. What else can we do? Anything else? I can put these in place. They're just gonna go here and fill in. All right. Looking at it, battling, it is so. Check it out for PC. It is so a ripoff. This is a ripoff, or Backpack Battles is a ripoff of this? Because this thing runs smooth. I like it. All right, let's check the store. Nothing good there. The mystery paw doesn't help me out. A cheap skull, which could pair with that to give me, oh, that's an unholy skull. I don't want the unholy one. The unholy one sucks. It damages myself. That's no good. I'm considering buying that clockwork piece. That might be something. I don't think so though. Let's keep going. More succulents. I wouldn't mind having another succulent instead of this iron piece. It's on sale too. It's a good time to buy it. Let's toss that down there for now. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going and looking for. Still want that iron sword. Not finding anything good. This one's gonna be 1 poison every 4 seconds. Might not be a terrible idea to get that, add it to my food, lean into the poison. There's that tusk to go with the springs. This spring's already giving me 4. The tusk is just gonna make it 5+ thorns per accessory. I could stick that over here, like right here, and it would star off of those accessories around it, but I don't know. Let's just keep going. There's another dagger. Nope, we didn't find anything good and I can't afford anything else. Backpack Battles has been on Steam since March of last year. Okay, this is brand new then. I'll check it out. I'll check out Backpack Battles on Steam and see if it's any fun. Because I can't play this one on my PC. It's only on mobile right now. And I can't like link my accounts. It's kind of annoying. Actually, I haven't seen Backpack Brawlers on Steam yet. It might be. Maybe I could just go through there. All right, let's hit fight. Going up against a Ronin character. He's pretty decked out. He's got lots of healing potions. He's gonna be a hard one to bring down. He's stacking Bleeds and Fire, but he's not stacking a lot of it. We got our quest completed. Told you that would happen pretty naturally. The poison stacking up, but we're not getting through. Come on! Oh, come on! I don't know what's... I'm barely hanging in there. Oh, man. Another defeat. Okay. Maybe we just don't have enough daggers. Hey, there's something. Okay, so let's get this sword out of here and put this one in. So this is the sword. If we get another one, we can combine it to make a short sword. And then the two short swords will come together to make a double header. But honestly, I don't think we have enough rounds left to do all that combining. So we kind of have to find a short sword within this next couple of rolls. And I don't think we're gonna. Repeatedly, and hopefully quickly too. Let's move the succulent over here and put this right there, giving more stars. Let's put this over here so it activates off of that iron. Oh, I did that for a reason, didn't I? I did that for that green ball, huh? Whoops. A hard angle for my finger to get on the phone. Because we want this thing to activate off of the knife to inflict more poison. All right. All right. I think that's about as good as it gets. Let's do regeneration. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. All right, that's all we got. All right, we're going up against another Tink. Let's see how we handle a mirror match. Hopefully Bad Bat does it. Oh, wow, Bad Bat's got that bomb that's like super sped up with all those clocks. Boom, 42 fire damage, just burning me a new one. Oh my God. That firebomb's insane! Did you see that? All that clockwork around the firebomb? Holy crap. All right, that's it, folks. We did the match as best we could. We got some rewards, and let's go collect our red dots. For all you MSFers, this is gonna feel real good. Open these chests, that's right. Collect all those goodies. These Easter eggs, see that Easter egg in the bottom right corner? Right there, that one. If you get all 7 of them, then you can play a version of Flappy Bird. They call it Bumblebird or something, I don't know. You can go in there and, I don't know, get a high score and do stuff. Oh, let's open this chest too, I didn't get that one. There's some goodies. Let's see, we got all of our quests done. We got all of our quests. Look, we claimed them all. We get the weekly rewards. That's a big one right there. That's a lot. Look at that, 6,000 coins to spend, 15 gems. I might be able to pay my gems and unlock a new character soon. 9,000, there we go. Let's go mining for the relics. So remember we got those relics around after round 3? These are the relics list right here. There's a bunch of them, and some are good and some suck. And we're gonna mine and randomly get some stuff. There's the heart one. The heart one's okay. Like we got the ice bracelet, which kind of sucks. Ice isn't that powerful in the game. Fire and poison are some of the best things. Thorns are pretty good too. All right. And we got this new thing unlocked, a rebirth mask. When hit with a melee weapon, 25 chance to gain 6 max health. When hit with a ranged weapon, 25% chance to gain 1 rejuvenation. And when hit by a pet, 25% chance to reduce the damage taken by 25% for a half a second. Health below 25%. Stun opponent for 2 seconds. That's pretty powerful. And gain 12 regeneration per starred armor. That's actually a pretty powerful piece. That goes on the Scarecrow guy. So that's unique to him. Like this one's unique to the little, I don't know, assassin woman. Let's go through and upgrade all our stuff that can be upgraded. Ooh, the backpack. That's a good one to upgrade. These flies for Buzz. Buzz is a fun character to play with. He's one of my favorites. I like to play with Tink also, but she's challenging. She's challenging to play with, but she's a fun character. The easiest one is the Witch. The Witch just crushes. She's like on autopilot. You can beat almost anybody. There's the double ender again. Never got there, but at least we upgraded it. And I think that's everything we got. Yep, that's all our stuff. Let's do this. Claim the 2 gems. Thank you very much. And that's it. That's all she wrote, folks. I gotta go pull my kids out of the pool and make sure they haven't drowned while I was playing video games talking with you guys. And I'm gonna raid out of here. Hey, dummy, somebody in chat's trying to get your attention. What do they want? Just rated the channel with 13 viewers. Oh, Dadpool just rated the channel with 13 viewers. Why didn't it make a sound? That's weird. Oh, I'm on a new scene. I bet I don't have that alert pasted into my scene. Thank you for the raid, Dadpool Games. We're just about to raid out. So, thank you for shouting and getting my attention. I didn't read the stream elements notification in there because I didn't hear a sound. Well, we're gonna raid out. We're gonna go someplace. That was fun. That's my favorite pocket play game, and it gives me the opportunity to like hang out with chat and talk with you guys because I can stop at any time. So I really like that one. Anyway, I'm gonna send you guys over to Frosty Aussie, who just started up doing some Marvel Strike Force. Have fun over there playing with Frosty. Appreciate you guys stopping by for the game. I don't know what's going on, if I'm gonna be back streaming tonight. I think I'm doing something with somebody tonight, maybe? I don't know. If I'm doing any streaming tonight, it's probably gonna be on somebody else's channel. Beats me. Anyway, you guys, have a great rest of your weekend. Be sure to go out and touch some grass, spend some time with your family, do the things that are important to you, not just staying in a dark room playing games on your phone. Get out there and experience life, because it is happening, and we don't want to spend all of it just playing games. Maybe most of it, though. All right, bye, guys.